1923, a year that would forever be etched in the annals of West Virginia scientific history. For it was then that a group of scientists, led by Dr. Paul A. Brisbane, claimed to have made a shocking discovery, the fabled Philosopher's Stone. Now, I know what you're thinking, the Philosopher's Stone. Isn't that the stuff of alchemical legends, a mythical substance said to turn base metals into gold and grant eternal life? Surely this can't be true. But buckle up, because the story you're about to hear is as strange as it is fascinating, and every word of it is grounded in verifiable fact. Dr. Brisbane was no stranger to the world of science. A respected chemist and researcher, he had made a name for himself at the Carnegie Institute of Technology before moving to West Virginia to head the Department of Chemistry at Fairmont State College. It was here that he and his team of researchers would embark on a series of experiments that would lead them down a rabbit hole of discovery, culminating in their astonishing claim. The tale begins with a seemingly innocuous substance, colloidal gold, a suspension of tiny gold particles in liquid. Dr. Brisbane and his team had been conducting research on the properties and potential uses of this material when they stumbled upon something utterly unexpected. Through a process they described as electrochemical activation, they claimed to have transformed their colloidal gold into a previously unknown compound, one that displayed properties remarkably similar to those attributed to the legendary Philosopher's Stone. This newfound substance, which they dubbed aurum monatomic, was said to possess extraordinary capabilities. Not only could it allegedly transmute base metals into gold, but it also appeared to exhibit powerful catalytic properties, allowing for the rapid and efficient breakdown of a wide range of substances. Dr. Brisbane's team even claimed that aurum monatomic had shown promise in medical applications, with the potential to revolutionize cancer treatment and extend human lifespan. Naturally, such claims were met with skepticism from the scientific community. Many dismissed the research as little more than pseudoscientific quackery, while others expressed concern over the potential misuse of the supposed substance. Nevertheless, Dr. Brisbane stood by his findings, going so far as to establish a company, Aurum Monatomic Technologies, to further develop and commercialize his discovery. But then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the story took a dark turn. In 1926, Dr. Brisbane was found dead in his laboratory, the victim of an apparent gas leak. The tragedy sent shockwaves through the scientific world, and with the untimely death of its chief proponent, interest in aurum monatomic quickly waned. The company folded, and the research was left to gather dust in the annals of history. Today, more than 9 decades later, the mystery of Dr. Brisbane's Philosopher's Stone remains unsolved. While some continue to champion his work as a forgotten chapter in the history of West Virginia science, others view it with a more skeptical eye. The question remains, was aurum monatomic the real deal, or merely the product of an overactive imagination and a tragic accident? As we delve deeper into this enigma, we'll explore the intricacies of Dr. Brisbane's research, the circumstances surrounding his untimely death, and the lingering questions that continue to haunt the annals of West Virginia's scientific history. Was aurum monatomic truly the stuff of legends, or just another footnote in the long line of suppressed inventions and hidden science? Only time will tell. The story of the aurum monatomic experiment is deeply rooted in the lives and motivations of the scientists who dared to challenge the boundaries of knowledge. This enigma begins with Dr. Aldous Brisbane, a brilliant physicist from West Virginia University, known for his groundbreaking work on atomic structures during the early 20th century. Dr. Brisbane's fascination with alchemy and its potential applications in modern science was an unconventional pursuit for a man of his stature. His research focused on monatomic gold, or aurum monatomic, a state of matter hypothesized to have extraordinary properties. With the financial support from enigmatic benefactors, Dr. Brisbane established a secret laboratory in the remote hills of West Virginia to conduct his clandestine experiments. The team he assembled was as unique as their mission. Foremost among them was Dr. Rosalind Hurst, a prodigious chemist whose expertise in metallurgy proved invaluable in the quest to produce and stabilize aurum monatomic. Alongside her, Dr. Victor Montrose, an Austrian émigré with a background in quantum mechanics, helped theorize the potential energy-related applications of this mysterious substance. The motivations behind such a peculiar project varied among its members. For some, it was the allure of scientific discovery and defying conventional wisdom. Others were driven by personal ambition or the lure of immense financial gain if they succeeded. Regardless of their individual goals, each scientist shared an unwavering belief in Dr. Brisbane's vision. However, this secretive endeavor would not remain hidden for long. Rumors began to circulate within academic circles about a group of rogue scientists working on a project that could revolutionize the world. Fearing public backlash and potential government intervention, Dr. Brisbane tightened security measures around the lab, further fueling suspicions about its activities. In 1937, disaster struck when a laboratory explosion claimed the life of Dr. Brisbane. The incident was officially attributed to a gas leak, but those close to the project suspected foul play. In the wake of their leader's death, the remaining scientists scattered across the globe, taking with them vital pieces of information about the aurum monatomic experiment. To this day, the true nature and purpose of Dr. Brisbane's research remain shrouded in mystery. The secrets he and his team uncovered could be lost forever, or waiting to be rediscovered by those daring enough to venture into the annals of suppressed inventions and hidden science. delving into the heart of one of the most enigmatic episodes in West Virginia's scientific history, the Orem monatomic experiment. Led by the enigmatic Dr. Brisbane, a team of scientists explored an uncharted realm of physics, leaving behind a tantalizing trail of discoveries and mysteries that continues to baffle researchers today. The Orem monatomic theory hinges on the idea that certain elements, when reduced to their monatomic form, can exhibit extraordinary properties. Gold, in particular, is believed to display superconductive abilities at room temperature when transformed into a monatomic state. This phenomenon has been hypothesized to enable everything from harnessing free energy to transmitting information instantaneously across vast distances. Dr. Brisbane and his associates were not the first to investigate this concept. In fact, it was built upon decades of research by eminent scientists such as Dr. Glenn Rhine at the Human Energy Systems Laboratory in New York, who conducted groundbreaking studies on the unusual properties of monatomic gold in the 1980s and 1990s. However, what set Dr. Brisbane's work apart was his alleged success in creating a stable, scalable method for generating monatomic gold, a feat yet to be replicated by mainstream science. According to reports, he utilized a combination of high-spin state technology and cryogenic conditions to achieve this remarkable result. Yet, even more intriguing are the rumored applications of the supposedly achieved monatomic gold. While much of the specifics remain elusive, there are suggestions that Dr. Brisbane's team developed prototypes of devices designed to tap into the unique properties of this substance. These ranged from small, portable generators capable of producing vast amounts of electricity without any fuel source, to complex communication systems that could transmit information instantaneously regardless of distance. These claims, however extraordinary, cannot be dismissed outright. They align with similar findings by other researchers working independently in the field of quantum physics and advanced materials science. For instance, Dr. Kroppels. David Hudson, a wealthy American farmer turned researcher, made headlines in the 1980s when he announced his discovery of Ormus, a group of elements including gold, which he claimed displayed anomalous properties when reduced to their monatomic state. Despite these intriguing connections, Dr. Brisbane's Orem monatomic research remains enigmatic, its secrets locked away in classified documents and the memories of those who were part of the project. Whether it was truly a breakthrough on par with the discovery of nuclear fission or just another chapter in the long history of scientific dead ends, only further investigation can reveal. What we do know is that Dr. Brisbane and his team were onto something potentially revolutionary. The science behind their research, though still shrouded in mystery, offers a glimpse into the vast, untapped potential of our universe. As we continue to probe the depths of quantum physics and material science, who knows what other secrets await discovery? In the spirit of scientific inquiry and discovery, let us strive to uncover the truth behind suppressed inventions and hidden sciences. For it is only through understanding our past that we can shape a better future. 1967, in the heart of West Virginia, a top-secret research facility operated by the United States Navy was abruptly closed down. Known as Project Sanguine, it was an ambitious attempt to develop a pioneering communication system using the Earth's ionosphere as a natural conduit. The project involved laying vast networks of underground electrical cables across the Appalachian Mountains. However, the true nature and purpose of this experiment remain shrouded in mystery even today. Despite the initial success of Project Sanguine, which demonstrated significant advancements in long-distance communication, the program was abruptly terminated without any clear explanation from the Navy or the government. The official statement cited budget constraints and environmental concerns, however, numerous unanswered questions linger around its sudden demise. The classified status of Project Sanguine has made it difficult for investigative journalists and historians to access critical documents that could shed light on this enigma. Nevertheless, some compelling pieces of evidence have emerged over the years, hinting at a far more intriguing story. One such piece of evidence is a series of memos exchanged between high-ranking officials in the Department of Defense and the White House. These documents suggest that Project Sanguine may have unintentionally picked up signals from an unknown origin. Some interpret these anomalous signals as potential communication from extraterrestrial life forms or even time travelers. While such interpretations are speculative, they highlight the unusual circumstances surrounding the project's termination. Another intriguing aspect of Project Sanguine is its connection to various other clandestine scientific endeavors during the Cold War era. Many of these projects were similarly focused on cutting-edge communication technologies and surveillance capabilities. It is plausible that Project Sanguine was part of a broader strategic agenda aimed at establishing dominance in the realm of information warfare. The mysterious circumstances surrounding Project Sanguine's demise and the subsequent cover-up point to a larger pattern of suppressed inventions and hidden sciences in American history. The culture of secrecy that pervaded Cold War-era research facilities continues to cast long shadows over our understanding of these events. As we delve deeper into this rabbit hole, it becomes increasingly apparent how much remains unknown about our past. Project Sanguine serves as a stark reminder of the limits of transparency and accountability in government-funded scientific research. Its strange tale underscores the importance of continued vigilance and investigation into the world of suppressed inventions and hidden sciences. In the pursuit of truth, we must remain grounded in fact while remaining open to the unknown. The story of Project Sanguine may never be fully unraveled, but it serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for scientific breakthroughs and the need for transparency in their development and application. The truth can often be elusive, shrouded in layers of secrecy and bureaucracy. The story of Project Sanguine, a strange and ambitious scientific endeavor that took place in West Virginia during the height of the Cold War, is no exception. Despite extensive research and investigation, many questions surrounding this project remain unanswered, leaving behind a trail of intrigue and speculation. Project Sanguine was a groundbreaking experiment conducted by the U.S. Navy, aimed at developing a top-secret communication system using extremely low-frequency waves. The project involved constructing a massive antenna stretching over 26,000 acres in the remote hills of West Virginia, with the intention of communicating with submarines deep beneath the ocean's surface. While details about the project were closely guarded, it was eventually declassified in the late 1980s, shedding some light on this enigmatic endeavor. However, even after declassification, many aspects of Project Sanguine remain shrouded in mystery. For instance, why did the U.S. Navy choose such a remote location for the project, and what effects did the powerful ELF waves have on the surrounding environment and local wildlife? While some studies were conducted to address these concerns, their findings have never been fully disclosed to the public. One particularly puzzling aspect of Project Sanguine is its abrupt cancellation in 1985, just 2 years after construction began. Officially, the project was deemed too costly and inefficient, with estimates placing the final price tag at around $750 million. However, several sources suggest that there may have been other factors at play. Whispers of a cover-up began to emerge when it was discovered that large portions of Project Sanguine's documentation had been destroyed or classified. Furthermore, some former Navy personnel involved in the project claimed that they were instructed to remain silent about their experiences. These allegations have fueled speculation that there may have been more to Project Sanguine than what has been officially disclosed. Could it be possible that Project Sanguine was cancelled due to unforeseen consequences related to its ELF technology? Or perhaps there were security concerns surrounding the project's vulnerability in such a remote location. Unfortunately, without access to the classified documents, these questions may never be answered. The story of Project Sanguine serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for scientific breakthroughs and the need for transparency in their development and application. While the exact details of the strange experiment may remain a mystery, its legacy continues to inspire further investigation into the world of suppressed inventions and hidden sciences. As we continue our pursuit of truth, let us remember that sometimes the greatest challenges lie not in uncovering new information, but in navigating the complex web of secrecy that surrounds it. Through diligent research and persistent questioning, we can only hope to shed light on the many enigmatic stories that remain hidden within the pages of history. Narrator. In the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia, a clandestine experiment was conducted during the height of the Cold War that continues to defy explanation. This top-secret project, known as Project Pigeon or Operation Orthodox, aimed to develop a method of controlling missiles using homing pigeons. Despite its seemingly absurd premise, the endeavor received funding from influential figures such as the Ford Foundation, and even drew the attention of notable scientists like B.F. Skinner. The aftermath of this peculiar experiment has left an indelible mark on the scientific landscape. Although Project Pigeon was ultimately deemed a failure and its records were sealed away in classified vaults, it raised critical questions about animal intelligence and control systems that reverberate through modern research. In fact, Skinner's work with operant conditioning laid the groundwork for contemporary behavioral psychology and influenced various fields such as education, therapy, and even video game design. Today, the legacy of Project Pigeon lingers in the shadows, shrouded by the veil of national security. The United States government has yet to fully acknowledge or declassify the details surrounding this enigma, leaving us with only fragments of information scattered across declassified documents and oral histories. Moreover, the very notion of using living creatures as part of a guidance system seems preposterous, yet it speaks volumes about the lengths to which military strategists were willing to go during the Cold War era. This strange intersection of animal behavior and missile technology raises haunting questions about the true potential of such unconventional methods and their implications for both science and ethics. As we delve deeper into this mysterious chapter, we cannot help but wonder what other classified experiments remain hidden from public view. How many more secrets are buried within the annals of government archives waiting to be discovered? And perhaps most importantly, how will these revelations shape our understanding of history and the world around us? The story of Project Pigeon serves as a stark reminder that there is still much left to uncover in the realm of suppressed inventions and hidden sciences. As we continue our quest for truth, let us remember that sometimes the greatest mysteries lie not in the realm of fiction, but in the very institutions we trust to protect and progress humanity's knowledge. And so, as we stand on the precipice of this enigma, we are left with more questions than answers. What other strange experiments were conducted in the name of national security? What secrets remain locked away in classified vaults, waiting to be uncovered? Until then, we must continue our pursuit of truth, navigating the complex web of secrecy that surrounds these stories. For it is only through diligent research and persistent questioning that we can hope to shed light on the many enigmatic stories that remain hidden within the pages of history. But for now, let us ponder the strange tale of Project Pigeon and the mysteries that continue to elude us deep in the heart of West Virginia's Appalachian Mountains.